Audrey, stop. Don't. We're testing. Our hair's crazy. Is it super loud outside because there's cars everywhere? Probably. My bang's going insane. Yup. Hello, and welcome to the Once Upon a Corgi Podcast. This is episode 104. We are a Crafty Puppy Interrupted podcast coming to you from Southern Connecticut. I'm your human host, Gabby. You can find me everywhere online as Gabbigales and on my hand-dyed yarn at Once Upon a Corgi and onceuponacorgi.com. Welcome back to all returning viewers, and hello and welcome to all new viewers. Thank you so much for checking us out. I'm going to open the window because it just got really hot in here. We have our prison mic mug of coffee it's gotta be like my third cup of the day already. Oh. And we are ready to talk crafting things, and I'm super excited for one major crafting thing that I have been enjoying all week. But before we get into that, I do have one announcement. We have a trunk show at Yarn Social in Kansas City. And that is August 21st to the 25th. We just mailed all the yarn out yesterday, and I'm super excited. We sent yarn, we sent pins, and the shop looks amazing, and I cannot wait to see how everything turns out. So if you are in the Kansas City area, feel free to stop by. I'll leave a link to their website with all their directions and everything in the show notes, which are below the video. I'm just going to put everything into the description because that's the easiest. Can I help you, ma'am? I just need to sit underneath you. So with that, let's get into some crafting, starting with what I'm wearing. I am wearing a handmade tank top that I copied the pattern from a store-bought tank top that a friend gave me, and I reused the buttons for it on floral and black fabric. And on the bottom, I am wearing my Zinnia skirt out of a green linen blend. I believe it's version A, the version with the pleats, not the gathers. And the end. I always forget about this skirt, and I don't wear it a ton, but when I do, it's really comfy. Sorry, a trailer with lawnmowers just went by. School starts soon, so our street is kind of insane right now. We live next to a high school. It's probably going to be a pretty quick episode because I have no finished objects this week. I have finished nothing. But I haven't started anything new, so that's good. And getting into whips, we can start off with what we are almost done with, and that is the test knit for Melissa of Skeinanigans Designs. And I am test knitting the Violet Baudelaire crop top that she designed using our hand-dyed yarns in the Till Death collection. So I am knitting the body. I guess I'll get into this. I finished the body. Yeah, I did no modifications to the pattern. I did the length as she said and didn't change anything. It is a short sleeve crop top with a little bit of a puff sleeve. I did mine in the colorway Hearth for the body. It is on my Isaac base, which is 100% superwash Polworth, and I love this base for tops. It is not blocked. There are no ends woven in, and I haven't even tried it on yet. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do that today. I love it. I love this colorway. I am so excited for this top. This is going to be my Indian tangled top. Ugh. All right, I'm going to go try this on. Moment of truth. Okay, I'm going to wear this for the rest of the episode because it's so cute. Here is the finished body of the Violet Baudelaire crop top. I did not go down a needle size on the ribbing, but I'm okay with it. I think it's going to block out. I do need to aggressively block this neckline down a little bit and sort of straighten everything out. She does have you do short rows, so it goes up a little bit in the back. And it comes, I'm going to try and stand up, but I have now two dogs right underneath me, and I'm knocking over a nightstand. It comes to just where my skirt is. I don't know if you can see this. Here's my natural waist, so just a little bit above that, which is usually a good crop top length for me. That's about where I wear most of my skirts anyway. I just now had to find a pair of pants that go that high, or make them, you know. I don't know if I have time to bridge that gap yet. Oh, I love it. I love this colorway so much. I love the neutrals. I love the little pops. Can I help you? So there we go. My plan is to weave in the ends and block this tonight. Oh, God. so I can try and wear it tomorrow. And I have cast on the collar. So this is a detachable collar that she uses a ribbon to tie it, you know, like the ribbon in her hair. So it will go. Try not to lose a needle in my hair. And I'm doing the collar in the Ravishing colorway, so it will go up here like this. I'm so excited. It's gonna look so good. Iron, out of the closet. You buy. I am doing this on a size 6 needle. Iron, what? Are you telling? This is a tattletale. Cat's probably doing something. Oh, God. Sorry. Nightstand. Where was I? Knitting this on a size 6 Knitter's Pride interchangeables. And this is also on the Isaac base. I thoroughly enjoy this pattern. It was very easy to do. It was very good TV knitting. I really like the increased shoulder details. I love the sleeves. It's so good. I did go down a needle size for the ribbing on the body. That does not happen in the pattern, but she said you could. I think she's writing the pattern so you only need 1 needle size, which I think is super easy and really nice. I just have to block this down. I don't usually like my necklines this high, but I think with a little blocking we'll be okay. And this is all living in my Marettimo Faces of the Moon bag. I love this bag. I love this sweater. I'm hoping I can wear this tomorrow. I have a little knitting outing with some friends and I'm super excited. I have not seen them in so long and I will probably be taking video maybe while it's happening. We'll see. I think I can finish this tonight. I think that's an easy thing. And then block it overnight. Yee, I love it. I can just see like right here in the lens. Yeah, and this is mainly what I've been working on. So this is my big sweater number 1. I did alternate skeins. I did helical alternating of the skeins. And I think it looks really good. I love this colorway. I think I'm going to use this colorway in Jake's socks. I'm going to knit him a pair of socks. I love it. Alright, Rhinebeck sweater number 2. Because I can feel a crisp fall breeze coming off of the Walgreens parking lot. This is the Maritimo pullover by Caitlin Hunter. And I'm knitting this out of Bad Wolf Girl Studio yarns in the colorways. It's a one-of-a-kind Galaxy and a one-of-a-kind Hagrid. So I have put a little bit of work into this. I think last I showed you it was just cast on, and now we are in lace section 2. I'm knitting this on a size 3 needle, which is what is recommended in the pattern. Here's the main color, the Hagrid. It's like deep, dark red, not quite burgundy, but like a little bit of a purple undertone. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So we're about halfway through the second lace repeat. I'm also hoping to finish this tonight so that I just have some body to knit tomorrow for knit day. I'm so excited. I'm using my Addy lace needles. I know they're Addy and I know they're size 3. I don't know if they're the lace ones or not. I did not do a gauge swatch, but you know, that's just me. Here we go. This is, I don't know what the weather's going to be like for Rhinebeck, so this might be my Saturday one. It's a short sleeve, so it depends on the weather. I could just put a cardigan over this. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm really enjoying the pattern. It's super easy to follow. I mean, it's Caitlin Hunter, so everything's super potato chippy and addicting, and I just cannot wait to just whoosh by the body on this thing. I love it so much. Here's the cake for, this is the Galaxy one-of-a-kind colorway. I think the closest thing she has to this is her Bellatrix color. I could be mistaken though. And this is on her Stellina base, and then Hagrid is on her regular base, and color 3 is Nightmares plus 10 on my ginger base. I had some leftovers from several projects just lying around, so I figured I would use that. Super easy. There we go. Not a lot to say about it. I'm really enjoying it. It's very potato chippy. I've been working on it in the car while we run errands and kind of around the house, so it's good. I'm very excited to just get to the knitting part of this. Again, I think I can do that tonight. And this is still living in my Eden Cottage yarn bag, but it's going to get a little too big for that once we start alternating skeins, which I do plan on doing because it is hand-dyed yarn. And the only other knitting project I have been working on is a sock. Recently, as I said before, we have found the Milford Dog Park. Last year? Last year I went in search for it, and all I found was this tiny, it looked like it was smaller than a lot of people's backyards, fenced-in area with like a tree and a broken chair, and it was just awful. It was just not a good place. But they have recently redone the dog park, so they have a huge like big dog section and a really decent sized small dog section, a new parking lot. It's like off by some walking trails in Einstein Park. It's really nice. So I have resurrected the dog park socks. Dog park socks. This is Cervina, Lane Cervina yarn. It is 75% wool, 25% polyamide in the self-patterning. Number 6. Nope, that's the price. $6. It is colorway 74 Partia Party? I don't know. I think it's Italian. It's Italian. And I am just knitting these on my US 1 Hayas. It's just a plain 64 stitch vanilla sock. I did a Fish Lips Kiss Heel because that is what I have memorized. And we're almost at the toe. The plan is to go back to the dog park tonight. I apparently have very lofty goals for myself tonight, and we'll be able to work on this. We did the small dog section yesterday to kind of get them used to dog parks again, because it's been a couple years since we have been. We used to go to one almost every day because it was like 50 feet from the apartment. So I think today we're going to try the big dog section because that's usually what they like. They like the space because all they want to do is just like walk around and chase leaves. Yeah, you do. So now we have dog park socks again, and I've missed these. I'm hoping this gets my sock mojo back, because I've got a lot of sock yarn that I gotta get through, and it's all stuff that you can't really do other stuff with. It's mostly all self-striping socks. And this is currently in my Marettimo bag, but I will be changing this into, I have another sock bag by Good to Be a Girl that has clip to like put on your belt loop, and then also a like wristlet loop, and that's just a little bit safer for the dog park. I mean, this guy, you could do this, but I would be more scared to get this dirty than the other one. Sorry, other one. Again, not a lot to say about it. It's a plain vanilla sock. The yarn does all the work for you. I did do a 2x2 rib for 20 rows, which is usually my go-to for the sock. Told you about the Fish Lips Kiss Heel, and now there's a siren. Are you just driving in circles? Are you okay? That is it for my knitting. I have been doing a ton of spinning though, and I'm super excited. I did the Kickstarter for the Eel Nano electric wheel, and that came in the other week, and it's so little. Oh. It's a 3D printed electric wheel, so it's super small, super quiet, and it's also really affordable. The Kickstarter was, I think, with shipping, $70, and you got this guy, the power cord, and 3 3D printed bobbins. They're little 2-ounce bobbins. Oops. So there we go. I got the cream and black combination, and I have spun. This is about an ounce of fiber. It's a truck of bourbon. Thanks, Burbs. So they're 2-ounce bobbins, and this is a little bit more than an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half of fiber. It's 100% Cheviot. I had one braid left over from when I dyed them for the shop a couple years ago. It's been like in the shop for over a year, so I took it out because I wasn't sure if it was going to be felted or not. And I've just been using it to practice, and it's all these light mints, blues, a little bit of yellows and oranges, and a lot of creams. And I am working on my second bobbin now, so I'm going to do another ounce and a half, I think, because I want to do a full, like, spin singles and ply on this guy before I make any decisions about what I'm going to spin on it next. And I did about half an ounce last night in bed because it's so little. It just sits on, I have an old black server book from my Bertucci's days, and it sits on that in my bed, and then I can spin. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So cute. And I will leave the website with all the information in the show notes. And it comes with this little orifice hook that magnets in. Oh, I love it so much. It's just so cute. I may do a little video of me spinning on it just to show you it because I love it so much. It's so cute. I've just, like, every moment I have a chance, I'm spinning on this guy. I kind of want to spin my, I'll grab the package, Illyrian wings on it because they are only 2-ounce bats. Yeah, I could do like 1 bat per bobbin maybe, or like half a bat per bobbin. I don't know if I want to do a 2-ply or a 3-ply with this. I am hoping to get a fingering weight out of it, and so far, this is the thinnest and most consistent I have ever spun. Alright, I hope I'm in focus. I'll just put a picture in. Yeah, that is the plan. I have now 6 ounces of this because my friend Sam gifted me a bat at the Jim and Pam, which was too kind, and I think I now have enough for a cropped, like 3/4 sleeve cardigan. My plan is to knit this as my, like, jacket, like, you know, on Pinterest and at weddings, the brides have like the jean jackets or the leather jackets with like Mrs. So-and-so on the back. Well, I don't want that, but I want something, so I think I'm going to knit a hand-spun cardigan. And then I can wear it afterwards, and then just remember, because I feel like it's a little weird if you wear a jean jacket that says Mrs. So-and-so, and it's not your wedding or bridal shower or bachelorette party. Also, I'm not changing my name, so that would just be weird to be walking around with Mrs. Gurgler on my back. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, I am planning on getting storage bobbins. The Woolery has the storage bobbins that you can, like, put on a drill. Yeah, go from there, basically. I would like to get all the singles spun up before I start plying. That would be ideal. And probably September I'm going to get the storage bobbins. I have to plan that out. Those are my spinning plans. That's what I'm spinning. I love this wheel. If you have ever thought about getting an electric wheel, I would highly recommend it. We have a friend who's learning how to spin on it, and so far it's going pretty well. I think it's a really good teaching thing, because then you can get the motions of the spinning down without also trying to, like, get your feet going. So you can kind of work on those separately. I just love it so much. I just want to spin everything. All of it. I did try spinning, I had some Shetland wool. I tried spinning that on it first, but there's just too many guard hairs going out, so not knowing how it worked, it did not really go as well as I had planned. But I may just throw that on the blue bonnet, good old Edgar, just for like a palette cleanse of the Illyrian wings. We'll see. I'm just really into spinning right now. I'm not sure why. That is all the spinning that I've been doing. It looks like a lot, but it's really not because they're such tiny bobbins. But I love them so much. He also has a like a recommendation, so you can buy a battery pack, because right now I just have the wall plug, and he gives you the 3D printing blueprints, I don't know what you call them, to print a battery case. We have a friend, I think we have 2 friends who have 3D printers, so I'm going to see if they can print me the battery case, because I am very tempted to take this thing to knit nights and just have spin nights instead of knit nights. I also really want to take it to the winery tomorrow, but I don't have the battery pack, so I'm not sure if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. Maybe next winery trip. Or Rhinebeck. I'll just be walking around Rhinebeck and spinning. I mean, I'm definitely bringing that to Rhinebeck. That's going to be like a real good in the morning, before everyone wakes up, and we have to go. Yes. I keep forgetting I have unwoven ends in. I know I mentioned last time that I wanted to do some sewing. Surprise. I have not, but I did. I found the skirt. So this is the tulip skirt by Sew Over London, and I have started making this out of this black, I'm not totally sure what kind of fabric this is. I got it at Joann's. It's probably cotton, and I got it in the Halloween section. So one side is this matte black, and the other side is this shiny black. Somebody didn't pay attention to her fusing and fused. The plan was to do a matte black, but then I fused the interfacing to the wrong side of the waistband, so now I have a shiny waistband and a matte black skirt. I'm not that mad about it. Not that mad. I did go out and get, oh god, a new invisible zipper because I lost the original one. My plan is to put the zipper in and hem this tonight so I can wear it tomorrow. Again, big plans for tonight. No idea where this time is coming from. It really should not take me that long. I do plan on hand stitching the waistband down, and I usually do an invisible hem on the machine, but I think I'm going to also try and hand stitch the hem down because it is a little bit of a thinner material, and I don't want the hem, I would like an invisible hem for this style of skirt. I may give up and just do the invisible hem on the machine tonight. We'll see. I listened to the Love to Sew couture episode that just came out last week, so I kind of just want to hand sew everything. But I'm also really lazy. But I want to get better about finishing my sewing garments. So big plans tonight. Finishing shirts, finishing skirts. I'm sure you'll see on Instagram tomorrow if I actually do this. I did insert pockets into these guys. They're not huge, but my phone fits in them, so that's all that really matters. And I know my checklist also included going through my fabric stash, which I have not done. But I did have this double gauze on top. I think I have about 2 yards of this, maybe 1.5 yards. I think 2 yards. And it's just this, it's a super light gray with little square polka dots of white. It is reversible, but I am more partial to the gray side. Here's the other side. I'm not totally sure what I want this to be yet. Definitely a dress. I was thinking the Southport, but now I'm not totally sure. And then I was thinking maybe a romper, but I think this is going to do a lot better as a dress. I don't think double gauze is a strong enough fabric to hold up to like the strength of seams a romper needs. I do kind of want to sew a romper though. So I am going to be looking to see what kind of dresses I can make out of this. Definitely something like a simple silhouette. I don't have a ton of fabric, so nothing really gathered or too voluminous. Is that the word I want? I would like to have this ready for the bachelorette weekend. I feel like this is going to be a really nice September outfit. If it's cold, I can wear tights and a cardigan. If it's hot, I can just wear it as is, maybe like a short sleeve dress or a tank top dress. I'm not sure. I want to sew so many things. I just don't have the fabric in-house, and I'm not totally sure on the patterns. But I know I want to make a bunch of stuff. I have a better idea of what I want my wardrobe to be. It's just the matter of getting everything, getting the supplies, and then making them. Maybe I'll focus on that. Maybe I'll make a list of patterns this week of what I want to sew, and then figure out what fabrics I need. And then go to affordable fabrics. It's going to be a real busy fall. I really like this fabric too. I do need to go through my fabric. Right now, most of it is for the SCA, and we have not done any of the events in a while. It just really hasn't been on our radar, and it makes me super sad because I really want to wear these giant gowns, and I really want to make this 14th century gown, but I don't want to make a full-size bell sleeve gown and just have it hang out in my closet. I might anyway, just to get it out of my system. So those are my crafts. That's what I've been working on. That's my idea plan. We'll see what happens and go from there. And that's it for my crafting bit. My crafting checklist. I did not start spinning the wings. I did not go through my fabric stash. Go through fabric stash will stay on the list. Yeah, fabric stash will stay on the list, and then make a list of patterns. I think that'll be good. I would like to start like a sewing blog or something, kind of just to keep better track of all of my sewing projects. I know we have Ravelry, and I've been better about doing the project pages on Ravelry. It's not my favorite, but I do know a lot of people use them, and it's a really good resource, so I have been trying to do better about them, but I have nowhere to keep track of all my sewing stuff, and I would like to do a better job of that. I'm not going to put that on my crafting checklist, because I'm definitely not going to do it, but it's going to be in like the background of all of this. So with that, we have shop news and beyond crafting. And if you are not here for that and you just want to see what I am working on, thank you so much for watching. And if you are here for those guys, let's go. So this week we will not be having a shop update because we did the trunk show prep, but we will be having one next week. And I believe the week after. It's sort of going a little bit not off the rails. We're going to do a little bit different of updates over the next couple of weeks because we are going to be getting ready for Indie Untangled. So we are going to be doing a ton of dyed orders instead of our usual ready to ship stuff. So next week we'll be releasing all of the Halloween colorways, Halloween fall colorways. We will have some old ones, some new ones, and I'm super excited for those. And then after that, the Dragons Yarn Club goes public, so we'll have dyed orders for those. And right after that, we will be doing around the 1st of September, I believe. I have to double check with Melissa about when she wants to do that, but I will be doing pre-order kits for the Violet Baudelaire pullover. I don't know if that's the actual name, but that's what I'm calling it. Kits, so you will get 2 to 3 full skeins and then 1 10-ounce mini for the collar. I'm going to be doing 3 different color groupings of the Till Death collection. So you can get Hearth with the contrast color of Ravishing with the contrast color of Earl Grey, or Earl Grey with the contrast color of Hearth. I also have the mini skein sets up in the shop, and I'll be putting up more of those. So then if you want to mix and match other colors in the shop, or just use the minis for a contrast color and use stash for the body, or what have you, those will be up. And I'll probably do a couple pre-order sets of just the main skeins. So if you want to do a contrast color of stash, you can do that too. Everything will be in the newsletter, on Instagram, on the website. Don't worry, I'll have more information everywhere for you. If you want to sign up for the newsletter, you can sign up on the website, onceuponcorgi.com, and scroll all the way down on the homepage and sign up there. And I think that's it. We have the trunk show next week at Yarn Social in Kansas City. In September the 21st, I will be at A Stitch in Time in Bethel, Connecticut for the Western Connecticut Yarn Crawl. In October, I will be vending at Indie Untangled, and I'm so excited. In November, we are doing New England Fiber Festival again, the first weekend in November. And now we have our dates in December for the Nitty City Holiday Trunk Show. We will be there the 21st. The trunk show will be the 21st and 22nd. I'm not totally sure what my plan is or where I'm going to be in December. We do have, again, some life things happening. I don't want to say too much because I'm not sure what's going on. I think we'll know more next week or within the next couple of weeks. I'm not totally sure where we're going to be in December, so I'm planning on being there for Saturday. I might be there for Sunday too. Not sure. So that is our fall. I am so excited. We are going to be super busy. I can't wait. I am just ready for everything. We do have a ton in the shop right now. We've got kits, we've got ready to ship skeins, and you can find all those at onceuponacorgi.com. I just want to say a giant thank you to everybody who did the pre-order for the advent calendars. All the yarn is now in for those, so we're going to start dyeing those next week, and I'm so excited to get those put together. I'm hoping to get them shipped out probably after Rhinebeck. I think the week after Rhinebeck, maybe like the first week in November, I'll get them shipped out. We don't have too many international orders, and it will be like priority shipping, so it should get there within a couple days, a week tops. I think, yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the Advent calendars. Okay, alright. So that is shop news. Again, thank you so much for supporting the shop and letting me do this as my full-time job. I honestly can't believe I get to do this. It's real. It's happening. Beyond crafting, this is everything I've been up to besides crafting. And it's been a lot of wedding stuff. We did the Jim and Pam last week, and it was so much fun. It's a Jack and Jill, so it's not a wedding shower. It's more of a stag, but also the girls are invited. We're not really doing a registry. Like, we're not asking for things, and wedding showers make me uncomfortable. So we did the Jack and Jill, and it was so much fun. We had a blast. We had so much... I thought we had so much food. We had so many people show up. It was great. We made beet sangria. It was so much fun. Our wedding party put together amazing raffle prizes and amazing food, and it was just such a good time. I did not think it was going to be that much fun, and it was great. So now all that is done and behind us, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. So now we are back into full-on wedding planning, and today we looked at rehearsal dinner spots because we have the world's largest wedding party we have to feed. It's fine. I really want to do it for them. It's just so many people. Feels way too early to do that, but I know if we don't do it now, we'll never do it, and then we'll never find a place. And honeymoon things. I think we're doing Italy now instead of Scotland. We're going to save Scotland for Edinburgh Yarn Festival year if they come back. Hopefully they do. So I think we're doing Italy now. We haven't decided where. I definitely want Pompeii. So we'll see. We've been using Costco Travel to book all of our vacations because they book your flight, transportation from the hotel, transportation from the airport to the hotel, transportation between cities, and then transportation from the hotel to the airport, and then your airfare back, like all in one package. And depending on where you go, they book the tours for you too, so it's super easy. It's just, I mean, I'm all for like hodgepodging everything together, but I know Jake just likes to look at one thing and do it from there. It works for me. They also have really good prices. So if you're a Costco member, definitely check out their travel. So I think we're going to do Rome and Venice. So if you have any recommendations for those areas, or how to get from Rome to Pompeii easily, or anything that we definitely need to see if we're in Italy, let me know. I think we just decided on Italy. I'm still pushing for the Giraffe Hotel in Kenya, but don't know if we can afford that. Yeah, that was today, so it's on the brain. We're doing a ton of other planning things because we have to get everything that we are supposed to be doing during September and October done before September, before I get super busy with work stuff, because I'm not going to be able to focus on making any decisions while I'm elbow deep in yarn. Can't wait to be elbow deep in yarn, but I'm not sure I'm going to make rational decisions on a wedding. And that's what we've been up to. We're going to try and go to the dog park today. I've got some knitting friends coming in tomorrow, and we're going to go knit at a winery, and I'm super excited. And then just sort of dive headfirst into fall prep. Thanks, Book One. And then start planning our sewing and finish planning our Rhinebeck. I just had a thought of changing my third Rhinebeck sweater, which I might do. We'll see. Let's finish one sweater and then decide. So with that, I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, supporting the podcast, supporting the shop, hanging in there while I go on weird spinning rants and forget what I'm talking about halfway through my sentences. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.